Hello, everybody. Brother Ed coming to you once again from Louisville, Kentucky, and this will hopefully be news that you can use. I would suggest that you be careful. Let's just say that. Be careful. We all need to be very careful. If you consider yourself to be a Democrat, but you don't like the way that things are going under the current administration, you are now considered to be a potential domestic violent extremist. If you consider yourself to be a conservative, you are definitely considered a potential, if not an actual domestic violent extremist. This current administration is claiming that the number one threat to United States is domestic terrorism from its own citizens. Personally, from what I have seen, a lot of people who consider themselves Democrats are likely not going to vote for the Democrat politicians because they're leaving cities and states where these people are in control because they don't like the way they're being treated. There are some dummies still staying behind, but a lot of them have left. And there are a lot of people who consider themselves to be Republican who are no longer going to be voting for the repulsive politicians because they see that they have turned their backs on the people. So what's going to happen? I don't know for sure, but I got a feeling that independent and libertarian is going to possibly, by maybe next year, maybe 2024, going to become the new two-party system. How well that's going to work, I don't know. I hope that it's going to work better than what we have currently had, but a two-party system I don't think is a good idea. We need to have multiple parties as far as that's concerned to give people more of a choice. But as far as Democrats and Repulsivans are concerned, I could be wrong, but I think they're pretty much fading themselves out with the way that they're behaving. I could be wrong, but I think they are. We've given them enough rope that they are basically hanging themselves all on their own. And I really am hoping and praying that we are going to see a big turnaround in the paradigm with the coming elections. I can't imagine it happening any other way at this point. It's possible, God help us, if we get any more of the same of what we've been voting all these decades back in, because it's just going to get worse and worse if we do. If they're leaving these two parties, there's only a couple of other places that they can go, and that is independent and libertarian. That's what I've been saying for quite some time people need to do. We need somebody like the character that Kiefer Sutherland played in Designated Survivor. That would be the best thing that could ever happen to this country. Seems like a fantasy we ever get somebody that awesome as a president, but we can hope and pray, and that's all we can do. And that's the best we can do, is hope and pray. Get back into doing things Holy Mother, Father, and Son's way instead of our way. That's why this is all happening to us, because too many of us have turned our backs on them and decided that it was better for us to just do things our own way instead of doing things their way. We've got to start doing things their way again. That means love people. Don't be, it's hard not to be angry, believe me, I know. But just because we're angry doesn't mean that we have to be violent. A lot of people are going to, likely, eventually, if the political shifting thing does not work, a lot of people are going to start getting violent because they're going to feel like they have no other alternative. But hopefully we can manage with voting to turn things around. I hope. Because I really don't want to see this country go down the path of a civil or revolutionary war, because that's just not going to be pretty. At any rate, be in the Word. Be as well prepared as you can be at all times for every possible worst case scenario, because chances are very good that they're all going to happen, either in a succession or all at the same time. And don't stop praying for divine intervention, folks, because we really do need it now more than ever, every single day. Till next time, it's Brother Ed signing out with love.